In this demo, you are going to see how to build a simple to-do application just like this. So by the end of this section, you will know how to build a simple application where user can interact with the app. In this case, we can select one to-do item as completed, and if we do that, you can see we also run the animation. Let's create this simple to-do app in Xamarin Forms. The reason I start with this simple app is to put advanced features in the background for now and just focus on the basics. Later in the course, we are going to build more complex apps, but it's easier to understand key MVVM concepts on a simple app. Let's create a new project. I'm going to select blank Forms app, click on next, name it to do, choose both Android and iOS platforms, next, and create this. Always the first step I like to do in a new application is to update all NuGet packages, just in case any new update to existing packages are released. Okay, this is done now. I will just run the app to make sure everything still works, even though we have an empty template. Welcome to Xamarin Forms. Awesome. We use our shared to-do project in order to implement MVVM in any app. So instead of main page XAML, I'm going to create a new view and call it to-do view. So I can delete this and I will create new file. It will be forms content page with XAML, and I'm going to call it to-do view. So this will be view layer for our screen. Okay, for now it's just empty. I'm going to add just one label with a simple text. Hello MVVM. Okay, we have our view layer. Next, let's add another class for our view model. So typically we name our view models as screen name. So in this case, screen name is to do, and it ends with view model. And this is our view model. For now it's empty, but we are going to populate it throughout this section. Lastly, what we need is our model layer. And for that, I'm going to create a new class and call it to-do item. I can remove this default constructor. And as you could see in the demo I show you at the start of this lecture, each to-do item should have two properties. So first is the name of that to-do item, and second, we need some kind of indication if this to-do item is completed or not. I'm going to add two new properties. So first property will be string name. So this will be the name of our to-do item. And we need another property to represent whether or not this to-do item is completed. So we will indicate that with bool completed property. Okay, let's run the app. And we need to call here to do view. So, and you can see hello MVVM. So this comes from this label. Now what I would like to do is to create a new method which will return some sample data in order to show it on the screen. So I'm going to create a new static method, getToDoItems. Need to resolve all the missing pieces, and also I'm missing a constructor which takes name as a parameter. So I can right click on my ToDoItem class, quick fix, generate constructor, select name, and this is automatically generated for me. In order to display this data in our view, we need to use data binding.